What up, Bars Nation? Welcome back to another episode of Dropping Bars. I am your host, Kimron Korean, and today we are talking about AI, artificial intelligence. And you have to be living under a stone if you haven't heard about the plethora of artificial intelligence tools that are out there, especially ChatGPT, which is like the thing that everyone is talking about. That's the big thing in AI today. And, there are some people that are supportive of the AI, supportive of the different artificial intelligence technologies and tools that are out there. There are some people that are, I guess, afraid of them. Some people are worried that AI is going to come and we're going to see the rise of the machines and AI will take over all the jobs and we will end up in a situation where, the world is going to just change for the worse. I believe that there are good and bad as it relates to artificial intelligence. Remember, at the end of the day, artificial intelligence is a tool, and in and of itself, it's not good or bad. It's really how we use it. And I want to talk about 10 AI tools today. 10 AI tools that I want to recommend that everyone who is consuming this podcast that you go and check out. And those tools are for businesses, entrepreneurs, and people who are working in any organization, in any field, and you want to do your work more efficiently, more effectively, and just really you yourself become a superhuman. I mean, not literally, but what artificial intelligence really does is it allows you to make yourself become a little bit more supercharged. It supercharge you as an individual. And I want to start by talking about ChatGPT, because that's the tool that everyone knows. Well, I hope everyone knows by now. Everyone should have at least heard about ChatGPT. So what exactly is ChatGPT? ChatGPT is a language model created by OpenAI, which is a leading research institute, right? And they're focused on artificial intelligence. So ultimately what it is an advanced computer program that can communicate with people in a conversational manner. Now, I mentioned that ChatGPT is a language model. And what do I mean by that? What I mean is a language model is a type of artificial intelligence that is trained to understand and generate human language. ChatGPT is also what you can call generative AI. Right? Generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence that is designed to create new forms of content, whether it's images, videos, blog posts, and so on and so forth. So ultimately, what ChatGPT does is it allows you to enter a prompt. It allows you to enter some message, a query, but we call it prompts, and it provides an output. It gives you a response. So you can ask ChatGPT questions. It will give you a response. You can ask it to summarize huge amount of data. You can ask ChatGPT to help you to write content for your social media. You can use ChatGPT to get ideas if you're working on a particular project and you're stuck and you want to get some ideas for the project. You can enter whatever your query is into ChatGPT, and it will spit out some kind of response for you. There's a lot of data that ChatGPT has access to, and if you're not using it as yet, I would recommend that you check it out. I have been using ChatGPT to create content, to write blog posts, to help me come up with captions for social media, to help me come up with scripts for videos, to help me with product descriptions, to help me with emails. I just sent out an email this morning, and the content came directly from ChatGPT. It helps. It even recommends, for example, if I say to ChatGPT, hey, I want a caption for a particular post on social media, and I say, can you recommend what type of image should accompany that post? It will also give me, I suppose, an example of what, not an example, sorry, but a description of what the image that can accompany that particular post. So ChatGPT is an amazing artificial intelligence tool. Many people are saying that what it will do is it will put a lot of people out of jobs, so copywriters and others. Many people are saying ChatGPT will put them out of business. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, ChatGPT still needs someone to come up with the idea and enter the prompt into it so that it could generate a response for you. And my recommendation is you do not just take the output as it's given to you. When ChatGPT gives you an output, you take it and you go and you check it to make sure it's within your brand guidelines, it's in your tone, it's in your style, and so on and so forth. But what it does is it does like 80% of the heavy lifting for you, and then you're not left with the 20%. Even in schools, I mean, some schools have banned ChatGPT. As a matter of fact, Italy has banned ChatGPT, and they gave OpenAI some conditions to meet before they can allow it to continue to operate in Italy. Some schools have banned ChatGPT because students are writing entire essays, and so with ChatGPT. But what I'm saying is, instead of trying to hide from it, I think we should embrace it. We should embrace it. We just have to monitor how it's being used and to just ensure that people are not abusing it. Right, but I do recommend that you check out ChatGPT if you do not know about ChatGPT as yet. The next AI tool I want to mention is 11 Labs. You can check out, you can type in your Google browser, 11 Labs. And what 11 Lab does is it can allow you to take a sample of someone's voice and pretty much create an entire recording of whatever it is that you want in somebody else's voice, right? So all you have to do is enter a sample recording of, let's say, I want to use Barack Obama's voice. I can get a sample of Barack Obama's voice on YouTube, enter it into 11 Labs, and then I can type whatever I want the voice of Barack Obama to say, and then I click generate, and it will generate a sample for me. I download it, and I can use that however I want. Obviously, you have to select that, I'm not going to use this for any illegal purposes or whatever it is. But hey, it is what it is. No, it's not perfect as yet, but I think that in the next couple, maybe months or years, it's gonna be really good. So I'm a bit scared of that one a little, because I'm worried that somebody can take a recording of my voice from this podcast and make me say whatever it is that they want me to say that I didn't really say. So that's the only thing. But what I can do is I can upload a recording of my voice, and if I don't want to come on and like sit down in front of a camera or sit down in front of a microphone and do a whole recording, do a whole podcast, I can just upload a sample of my voice. I can write my script. I can upload it to the 11 Labs, and it will generate an entire recording with my voice for me so that I can use in my social media content. And that's how I recommend that we use it. The next tool I want to recommend is Midjourney. And with Midjourney, what you can do is you enter a descriptive prompt of an image. So Midjourney is an artificial intelligence tool that generates images for you. So it is generative AI, and it's this. All you have to do is enter a description. So you can say, create a picture or an image of a tiger in the middle of, let's say, in the middle of Times Square with a cape, and Midjourney will create exactly that for you. It is that good. So you can check out Midjourney. Designer is a similar tool like Midjourney. It is from Microsoft, and it's the same thing. You enter a description and of an image that you want, and the software or the AI will actually spit out that design for you. The next tool I want to recommend is Adobe Podcast. But not just Adobe Podcast, but on the Adobe Podcast, there is a free tool called Enhance. So you go to Adobe .podcast or something like that, or you can just search it on Google, Adobe Podcast Enhance. And what that is, it is an artificial intelligence audio editing tool. So imagine you record a podcast, and I use it for my podcast. All my dropping bars episodes, I run them through Adobe Podcast Enhance, so that it can clean up all the if I have, let's say, poor recording or my audio quality is not that good, it really, what it does, it takes the audio that I upload, and it makes sure that the levels are stable. If there is any background noise, it removes all the background noise for me, so I don't have to go into like one of my audio recording software and manually try to remove the background noise or whatever. Enhance actually removes all that for me. So if you do any type of recording, whether it's video or whatever, you can run your audio through Adobe Podcast Enhance, and that will give you some really nice audio for your videos, right? Or your podcast, whichever one you want to create audio for. Now, the next tool I want to tell you about is a tool called Spirit Me. Spirit Me. And Spirit Me allows you to create an avatar, and that avatar can deliver whatever message that you want it to deliver. So for example, I can design an avatar of myself, or I can use one of the pre-existing avatars. When I went in, all the avatars that they had were white, so there was no avatar to really represent me. So I have to create my own avatar, and you have to create the avatar with the smartphone app. And once you do that, then it's uploaded onto your Spirit Me profile, and you can whatever you want your avatar to do or to say, you can just type whatever it is. So if you wanted to deliver a particular message, you have a video script, whatever, you write the words, the text in the text bar, and you click generate, and it will generate a video of your avatar saying exactly what you want it to say. That's pretty amazing. The next AI tool I want to tell you about is transformative.xyz. Now, this one is to generate ideas for social media content. It will ask you a couple questions. You answer the questions based on what type of content you're trying to create, and then it will analyze all the responses, and it will generate a bunch of ideas for you to go ahead and create content. So if you're a social media manager, content creator, whatever it is, trendmate.xyz is going to be a good friend of yours. The next tool, and I just started using this one, is called video.ai. That's video.ai. And what this tool does is it will take your long form content and it will cut it up into short form, into short snippets, 1 minute, 90-second videos, and that's vertical videos that you can use for Instagram Reels, for TikTok, or for YouTube Shorts, right? You can also load like a YouTube link. So you can load a YouTube link, and it will take the YouTube link and it will still create the short form videos for you. So that's video.ai. Check it out. The next AI tool I want to talk about is a tool called Krisp. That is Krisp, KRISP.ai. And what that tool does is it allows you to have meetings and recordings and so free from distractions. So imagine you're on a Zoom meeting and you're out there, you're presenting, but then there's some background noise from one of the other participants on the Zoom meeting. They have their mic on, and somebody in the background is making noise or something is happening, and the meeting is being recorded, right? The meeting is being recorded. Now, with Krisp, what it does is it will remove all those distractions from everybody else on the meeting so that your recording can be crisp, as the name said. So right now, I have Krisp activated on this platform that I'm using to record this podcast. I'm using Riverside.fm, and Krisp has been activated so that if there is any kind of background noise coming from me, I mean, I don't have any guests on today, so there will be no background noise coming from my guests. But any kind of background noise, anything, Krisp will actually remove all that for me as the recording is happening. So that's pretty cool. So if you do if you're somebody who do a lot of meetings, whether it's using Zoom, whether it's using Google Meet, you want to check out Krisp.ai, and it also transcribes the meeting for you and make notes. So it gives you a summary of the meeting. It's a pretty nifty tool. You should check it out. Krisp.ai. And there is also Write. So that's RYT, which is another AI tool. And what it does, it helps you write absolutely anything. So whether it's email, blog posts, anything, it's and all for free, right? Now, mind you, not all the tools that I've mentioned are free tools. Some of them are paid tools, and some of them are free. For example, Krisp is actually free, but ChatGPT is free, but there's also a paid version. Now, I pay for ChatGPT because I want the pro version, because I want access to all the features, because it's such an awesome tool, right? So some are free, some are paid, and there's some freemium. And the final tool that I want to speak about is not really a tool, but it is a platform. It is called Futurepedia, futurepedia.io. So that's FUTUREPEDIA.io. And Futurepedia is the place where you will find all the AI tools that are out there. So check out Futurepedia. It is an amazing AI resource. It is a place where you will find everything that I just spoke about, all the tools I spoke about. They're all on Futurepedia, and thousands more you will find on there. So if you want to just check out the different artificial intelligence tools that are out there, you want to see what options are available. Now, not all of them are not all of them works really well as yet. I am on a daily basis, I'm testing different tools. The ones that I just spoke about, I'm using them and they're working. So you can check them out as well. But there are a lot of other tools out there. There's a lot of other tools out there. I'm actually using another tool right now that I did not even get a chance to speak about. Right? So there's a bunch of other tools out there. And AI is out of the box. It's here. There is no putting it back into the box. So there is no point in being scared of the different artificial intelligence tools that are out there. There's no point in being scared of them. We have to embrace them. We cannot allow the different tools to be our downfall. We can't say, well, the AI came in and it made me a commodity, took my job, and now I am just sad and in despair. Nah, we have to learn to use the AI tools, because the AI will replace some jobs. There's no doubt, there's no question there. It will replace some jobs, but it will also create new jobs. Now, remember when back in the day when the tractor was new on the scene, everybody who was working the land, the farmers and so, all the workers on the land, they were angry. They're like, oh, the tractor is here to replace us, and so on and so forth. And the tractor came in, new industries were created, new jobs were created, and we evolved. The same thing is going to happen with AI. So check out all these AI tools. And if you're in Grenada, then check out my upcoming social media marketing masterclass, where I will do a deeper dive into artificial intelligence. And that is happening on May 3rd to May 5th in Grenada. So you can check it out. Check out KimronKoreanDigital.com for more information about that. So that's it for today's episode of Dropping Bars. Bars Nation, thank you again for tuning in to another episode, and I will see you next week.
You're a brighter star representing Dropping Bars with Kimron Korean. It's all about life lesson in a youth. Bob Marley do it with him mouth, Zid and do it with him foot. Never doubt yourself. Never lose the focus. Just some more positive content, you know. Fully provision. Good meditation. Dropping bars and I build the motivation. Yo, Kimron Korean. Every ghetto youth, them a pre-elevation. Stop carry feelings, focus on the arts and craft. Get rid of all malice and dirty heart, youth. Work hard, believe in your dreams. These are the motivation tips, dog. Success strategies. Energy follow energies. Negative follow negativity. There is a free will to creativity. It's a journey within. Cause we dropping bars, dropping bars, dropping bars. We keep going hard, going hard, going hard. We keep dropping bars, dropping bars, dropping bars. Dropping bars, dropping bars. We keep going hard, going hard, going hard. Dropping bars, dropping bars.